Hi everybody, it's the new year and we are on the 2nd of January. I'm 8 weeks post-op tomorrow and I started going back to the gym on the Monday of week 6. I did half an hour on a stationary bike, didn't really want to push it any further than that, just in case the following day there would be repercussions from it. I was fine the following day, so when I went to the gym on the Thursday I decided to hop on a treadmill because I've really been dying to get back to my running. Did a 3-minute warm-up and then did 23 minutes without stopping. I certainly wasn't as fast as I normally am. I didn't use the incline I normally do, but I did manage to keep going. And the thing that was causing me any problems towards the end was my back and not my stomach. And then I managed to hop on the bike as well for 10 minutes after, so I was quite pleased with that. I have managed to go to the gym during Christmas week and did another half an hour, 40 minutes on a treadmill, running and walking together. I also had a go at doing a few sit-ups, managed 45 sit-ups, but I will say they weren't very good, and I could feel the inside of where they've done the stitching on the inside pulling a little bit. The scar wasn't pulling, that was fine. I was in my slinky dress on Christmas Day, just as I said I would be, and I also wore it New Year's Eve. The problem with wearing it New Year's Eve is that I was on my feet up for the whole evening and I was without my compression garments, and by 2 o'clock in the morning when we eventually were heading towards bed I really was swollen and it really was getting extremely painful. So I've decided I'm going to keep my compression garments on now until I hit about week 12 and see how things are all going on then. Just as an update with what I do with my scar, this is the bio oil that I use. This is a 200ml bottle and I've been doing it since week 4, twice a day, every day, and that's how much has gone. So I'm anticipating that this bottle is going to last me about 3 months for anybody that's keeping track of what to do with the scar. Also, this is the compression garment type that they gave me at the hospital, but this is the one that's not tight enough anymore, so I stopped wearing this one at week 4. Just because all the elastics seems to have gone down the side and they haven't been prepared to give me another one that was even smaller, so I've ditched that. And so from Primark I have bought myself these are compression leggings. So they're designed really to hold you flabbing around your legs, but they do work quite well across the tummy. So I wear those. First of all, I put on every morning, I don't go to bed in any of these things anymore, so every morning I put on my body stocking inside out like they told me to, and then over the top of my body stocking I put on my compression leggings, and then over the top of the compression leggings I've got some shorts, firm control shorts from Primark. And what I've also done is to buy myself one size smaller than I actually am, so I'm a 10 to a 12, but these are an 8 to a 10, so that way I think it forces a little bit more of the fluid out and keeps me a little bit flatter. So I've had the compression shorts on all day today. Actually I haven't worn the other things today because they were in the wash. Let's have a look how it looks swelling wise. So this is me with a t-shirt on. I'm not too happy with this section here. I know you can't see very well because of the white wall, but I just feel that I'm just wondering now whether I should have had a bit of lipo just there. I'm hoping once I get back into training things will be okay. So that's the front view with a t-shirt. So let's drop that down a little bit. So these are just boxer shorts, these are. So belly button, the bleeding did stop, and I think that I really like my belly button. That's healing quite nicely there. And then over a bit more. So there's the scar. I don't think it's terribly red. This is where I had the stitch that was stuck just there, and it does seem to be healing. Close. It does seem to be healing slightly thicker than the rest of the scar, but once it fades and it's the same colour as the rest of me, that really doesn't concern me too much. And then the rest of the scar seems to be quite fine. Sideways view. This is after I have had something to eat, so maybe that's why I'm a bit swollen, but it is still swollen here, and so I say this bit here, I'm just not sure that I like it just there. It just seems to be, I don't know, not as flat as I was expecting it to be really. I'm just hoping that this is down to swelling or down to something I can actually do something about in a gym. So I'm planning on going back to my first road run tomorrow. I probably won't get very far, maybe only 3 miles, but I want to start getting back into the racing that I do. I don't want to be out of it too long, and there's a race that I would like to do in February, so I really need to get my bottom in gear and get racing. I've had a nice Christmas well, nice 6 weeks really of eating just as I please. So now it's time to get back on the diet that I'm used to. Stop eating the chockies and hit that gym like I like to be. So everything's healing great. So thank you for watching.